Hey there guys, Stajin3 here and welcome to another content episode thing. Alright, so basically this is going to be a segment I'm going to call, I don't know what to call it at the moment, I'm sure the title will be there eventually, but it's basically a memory segment. So basically I guess I could call it a Duelist Memories. How about that? My phone's going off, ignore it. Anyway, but yeah, Duelist Memories, let's call it that. We all, as Yu-Gi-Oh players, all have memories. Weirder, some being weirder than normal and stuff like that. In this type of segment, I would talk about duels, so duel memories, things that I remember happening, particular cards, what they may mean to you, and the reason being because certain memories have happened. And this segment here is actually going to be talking about two cards, and why they do mean a lot, but the birds very much enjoying, obviously. But yeah, why they do mean a lot to me, but also in how weirdly it was I got them. Um, I swear to God, by the way, I'm not making this up. This is the most. The thing is, I don't like. I didn't even watch GX. Well, I watched GX, but I I knew about one of them, but one of them I didn't know about until I watched season 4. And you already know what it is, but first card is Wing Karibo. So you saw that at my front of my deck earlier. Now, why is this card special to me? How did I get it? A friend of mine. So anyway, I was getting back into the game because this was clearly a smart idea to get back into this game, and he gave it to me ages ago. Like this was back in be the first year of college, right? First year of college, and I got this card, and I loved how stupid it was in reality because he basically was doing a Yugi. He used to use his Art Magician card, so I guess that's his excuse. But he passed it on to me and was like, "Use this card, man. It will save you." And I'm like, "No, it won't. No, it won't. It has 200 defense. I don't care. I don't take battle damage. It's never gonna happen ever." I was wrong for many years. This card saved me actually many turns, believe it or not. I don't run it in my deck now, but I used to run Flip with Summoning Karibo. Oh man, the jankiness. Anyway, so I ran this card, and the reason why it's kind of a close memory, you think, why are you running it? It's Wing Karibo. You can run something better in there. And that's true. Well, obviously, currently it's Jaden built, so obviously Wing Karibo makes sense to run it, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, and this is how I am with cards. You can give me something, and I'll probably end up using it, even if it doesn't work entirely in my deck. If it kind of completely counteracts my deck, I probably wouldn't run it. Because that's kind of like if you give me like non-fusion area, I'm not gonna go, oh man, I appreciate the gesture. Let me just pull it in my E-Hero deck. It's secretly just there for an MST target or Twin Twister target now. Like, but with me, I care about all the cards I get because I know this is a bit cheesy, and the cheese is always going to be there for me. You will always care about the cards you get, and the reason being is because the memories that you get. You duel with these cards, and you'll remember certain stupid things. Like certain things will happen. You'll be like, how did this happen? And it was like, I mean, what more can you say? So with Win Karibo, yes, I still do run it. I'm running in that, and I still run it in actually my main deck today, my normal hero builds. And more than anything, it's just for the memory. It's the thank you. It's the gesture. Um, you could go as stupid say the bond between me and my friend. If you want to be like that anime, you can. But that's what it is to me. It's that. No, I mean it's not a bond per se, but it was a gesture. The fact he gave me a card for free, and I was starting up Yu-Gi-Oh again. It meant something. So for me, I'm happy to run it. And hey, So the light target, I can still fuse with it to make the Shining. It's not too bad. You know, you can't complain. You know, so I mean, it's still possible to fuse. If it doesn't screw me over entirely. It's a weird thing when you have to fuse a Wing Karibo with the Shining, with something else to make the Shining, because that's, I don't know, fusing Sparkman with Furball. I mean, that's going to be one weird to Shining, you know. But yeah, more than anything, that's something that kind of means a lot to me. And so if Justin ever watches this video, thank you, man. Like, it's a stupid thing to think about. It's only just a Wing Karibo. But I've kept it in my deck for all these years because it just means so much to me, the fact that someone will give me a card, even though it's something just super rare Wing Karibo. It doesn't matter what it is. The fact you're giving me something from my deck, and what he thought would make it better, means a lot. So there's that. Wing Karibo, always in my deck. He's a Furball. But no, he means a lot, and I don't know, tell me what cards you've got that mean a lot to you as well, because I know people do have cards that will create memories in that, and it's important to have those kind of memories in Yu-Gi-Oh, especially when you get older and you're like, you can look at your older cards and go, oh god, I used to use you, why did I use you, and all that stuff. I mean, I can look at my, it's a bit newer gen, I guess, than Fusion era, but when I look at my Stardust Dragon that's somewhere, I'm not sure where at the moment, but when I look at it, and I go, and I look at it and I'm like, yes. And then, obviously when you synchro summon it, you gotta go, you gotta go, it's now time, my old friend. Synchro summon, Stardust Dragon. Yeah, you gotta be full on epic and anime. Anyway, going on to the other card. This card's a bit of a weird card, because I watched GX all the way to Season 3 ending. But I didn't know about Season 4 actually at all. I just generally thought GX just finished and nothing happened. I didn't know about it. And a while ago, and I'm talking really a while ago, I ended up meeting someone online. It's a long story. I'm not going to go really into it, but I'd say it's not one of the greatest things that people have met in my life. But I'm not going to go into recent events, but some recent events happened. But I did care for this person a lot, and this person seemed to. And we're good friends. Anyway, so we ended up mailing each other things as well, and it was something weird. We met on Digimon Battle. Anyway, it was an RPG. It was fun, and she sent me that. Yeah. Yes, you are correct. That is yugioh. And obviously this person had seen Season 4, and I didn't know there was one. So I had a yugioh, and I was like, okay, this is confusing. And the message I remember getting was, use this in your Elemental Hero deck. And I thought, sure, why not? That's pretty bizarre, but why not? Just like I said with Wing Karibo, when someone gives me a card, within reason, I'll end up using it. And like I said, I didn't see Season 4, and I remember, and then, because I already had gotten this card, and then what I remember was this Bonds Beyond Time was coming out, and I was like, oh man, I'm getting ready to see Yugi, oh man, I can't wait to see Slifer the Sky Dragon again, oh man, Jaden, I'm going to get to see Neos, it's going to be amazing. I don't care about you, sir, I don't know much about him, because I wasn't into Synchro at the time, really much. It was because I just wasn't really playing, so I was coming into the Synchro era. And then I saw Stardust Dragon, I was like, whoa, Stardust looks so cool. And I really thought, my god, he looks awesome. So, anyway, seeing that. And I remember Jaden just got yugioh with him, thinking, what the fuck, dude? What? Why is yugioh with you, dude? What's going on? Banner, why are you there? And I was so confused. It was like, what? And then someone tells me, oh, there's a Season 4. And I'm like, my brain just went, like, explosion. It it lost it. It just couldn't figure out what is this? Is it a hidden season? It was just that okay. So then I ended up. Well, it wasn't exactly after that, but it was like about a week or 2 weeks later. I ended up watching it, and I understood that Jaden had fused with Bell. Well, I knew that Jaden fused with Bell from the ending of GX, but hadn't seen the ending of GX season 3 in so long since I was watching it when it came out. I'll admit, I may have forgotten that it happened. And then when I rewatched the episode after season 4, I was like, oh, yeah, too poly. Forgot about that. But, so, it's a stupid thing to run Bell because it's got no synergy in my deck whatsoever. So, for me personally, I run this partly more than anything now for nostalgia. Of the fact that she did give it to me, and it was the funny gesture of put it in your hero deck with me not realizing that Jaden had Bell in his deck until for season 4 and Bonds Me on Time. So it was kind of just a little funny thing to me. So now, she's in my side deck, or it or he. She's a she to me, okay? I don't know what gender she's meant to be. It, I guess. But anyway, Bell to me does mean kind of a lot. It's a simple gesture of handing me a card, or mailing me a card in this case. But it was still the funny factor of, oh, run it in your heroes. Oh, this is a good idea, and whatever. But she is in my side deck because she's a good escort out target. That's about it. She's yeah, that's about it. But I mean, Jubel was actually, funny enough, really weirdly saved me one game. I remember it so well. No, it was not a smart move to. Well, it kind of was. Because, okay, so I was attacking. Alright, so I was playing on yugioh Pro. I was actually Dev Pro at the time. So the other version. Which I don't think is even around anymore. And here's what happened. It was a brilliant duel, personally. I loved it. So I'm like there, and I'm like draw, and I've got Bell in hand. I've got Oversoul is what I draw, and I just have my lovely card, known as that card. That Sparky. Man, I love Sparkman's art actually. Anyway, I'm like, oh, Oversoul, bring back Neos, tribute Neos and Sparkman, and I summon out Bell, and then I reread Bell, and I went, oh crap. I forgot that Bell had to tribute something. And then I'm like, oh, what do I do? It's gonna die. And then I look at my back row and I've got Flute of Summoning Karibo. Then just activate it. Flute of Summoning Karibo, bring out Wing Karibo. And then end my turn, tribute the Wing Karibo. And then the person did not knew what Bell did or read the card effect, and then just straight up slammed into it with a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and killed themselves. I was like, okay, sure. That's the thing. I think that was rather brilliant, personally. That's the best result I can get. But yeah, like I was saying, Bell and Wing Karibo kind of do mean a lot to me because of that. And I know the fact that Jaden runs these, so I guess I'm a bit of a Jaden Yuki in the end. But it was simple gestures. They were two simple gestures from two separate people. But these are memories that I remember because they do mean a lot to me. So even though I admit it does make my deck a bit weaker, I guess I end up just how I am. I end up trying to just have fun, and I know it's like, why make your deck a bit weaker when you can manage your chance to win? True, but I mean, hey, the game's about having fun, and that's what you should strive to do in this game, is have fun. I remember so many games where generally I can say, I remember just being like, oh, you're about to lose. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna voila on my luck of the draw, and then I draw this card, and I end up, making a huge comeback, and that's what I look for in Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway, that's going to be the first episode of Duelist Memories. Yeah, I'm going to go with that now, Duelist Memories. I like that name actually. That's going to be the first episode of it, and I'm going to record one more. Just going to check time. Yeah, I'm going to record like one more, and then I'll start uploading these. But I'll see you all in the future. Yeah, sweet. Or as I don't know. Jaden would say, "That's game," or "Gotcha" if you watch the Japanese. Alright, bye guys.